So next up, we're going to hear a few stories that we've collected from our colleagues, and they're going to share their own stories as well, that really what drove them to some sort of action. And okay, so next up, we have Henry Velez. He is an FS consultant out of Chicago. Go Chicago! He spent 10 years in the military, part of that which was in special ops. Henry, can you share with us a little bit of your story on how you've been making an impact to the Chicagoland small businesses?
Absolutely, thank you. So yeah, a few months ago I was sitting down, I was watching the news and live TV, and I was watching all the looting and the rioting going on through all these cities throughout the United States, and I was sad, I was frustrated, and being in the business field, we understand the hard work that small business owners put in to build these businesses through years and decades, perhaps. And there was obviously a need for help. So I figured, hey, I'm gonna do something myself. I didn't know what, so I just got on my computer and I started to GoFundMe, and I said I would match the first $1,000 of the money that went to that fund. I wanted to differentiate myself from so many other GoFundMes that I've seen. I've seen some end up on the news for misappropriation of assets, and I did not want that to happen with mine or have an inkling of that. So I focused on accountability and transparency, and I wanted to really drill into telling the stories of these business owners, many of them who lost their livelihoods, their retirements, immigrants, and people from all over the country, So I wanted to go to the business. I wanted to arrive in person. I didn't care where it was in Chicagoland. The south side, the west side, it didn't matter, and I wanted to give them something that was tangible and that every business owner understood, which was a check. So we went, if you can see on the slide, we were all over the place on the right, and it didn't matter where it was. We climbed through jammed doors, through broken glass, and I talked to so many people, and we started publishing their stories with video and with pictures, and we raised $7,475. We helped 17 businesses with an average grant of $447. And it was really, it was a powerful experience, and it was also a great learning experience, because we learned that many small businesses, they were underinsured or uninsured, especially in the areas that we were at. They weren't big chain businesses at all. In fact, of the 17, maybe 2 were fully covered, but did not have major damage. The smaller businesses did not have the systems in place to track the inventory and give it to the insurance adjuster. So many didn't even receive a portion of the value of their business. Many of these businesses, like I said, were not chains, but sole sources of income for many families and retirements. If you see on the bottom left, there's Lamb and Linda, and for 30 years he built a business, and they watched it burn on live TV overnight. And his retirement, he was about to sell the business for $500,000, was just went up in flames. So, and we thought, $600, $500, it wouldn't make a difference. At least that's what I thought initially. But that night, the business owners were reaching out to me, and I'll read you guys a text that I got from the daughter of Lamb in the picture, Linda, and she was telling us, this means so much to our family. As an immigrant family, he worked his whole life to build up his business, and it was his pride in everything. He worked even in the holidays to support our family. Sadly, he has lost everything in a matter of seconds. All the hard work he put in became ashes. You don't know how much your actions mean to us. You're giving people hope to start fresh. And that's really what it was, just getting out there, giving hope, and showing them that the funds came from the community, and that they want them to rebuild, because we need to invest in our communities and small business, because they employ a lot of America. And we opened the fund back up due to renewed interest, and we'd love to get out there and keep spreading hope and invest in our communities. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Henry. Yeah, I'm really glad your GoFundMe is still open. We're going to ping that in the link as well, link in the chat as well. And I believe you're also taking some volunteers in case you want some help actually passing these out. So reach out to Henry if you're interested in helping there. No need to have a military background.
Sure.